I just realized I made a mistake again and again. Wow, it's like that. It's like that, isn't it? You ain't kidding. I did. I was babbling last night about this thing. Thought I was done. Popped out 2 videos, one before midnight, one after midnight. I guess I'll go combine them together today because what I did when I was rambling on about it and fundamentalizing it and saying if you step back you could call it this, is I combined World War III with World Battle Zero and Numberless World Hue. Those will be the titles of the last 2 videos. I'll pop them out today. Today I did that thing last night. I made a small tiny adjustment on something, a minusculely, infinitely small almost. That's 2, 3. I will combine those 2 videos into one video, call it World War III or something like that, because when I got home I saw this other video about how World War III may have already started, we may not know it. It may be about China and India combining with Russia, all the bossy type places, or whoever wants to be on that side, joining the East and the other people in the West. I guess World War III could be called East versus West, and it will be perhaps about money, like China and Russia teaming up and taking out the, so to speak, the US dollar, and then there will be like, I guess, 2 different kinds of money, because US will say, no, we don't care if you take it out, we'll make another one, or something. And then this World War III would be about money and everyone trying to make everyone broke, like everyone, I don't know, stealing each other's power plants, or stopping buying oil, or making the dollar useless, all that stuff. Since these wars seem to be, the whole world seems to be in on it because of better communication with the internet lately, and people don't want to ruin the world with nuclear bombs, so instead they're doing things like, oh, we'll harm your economy, we'll scare your people, we'll stop your dollar, we'll take out your energy, this kind of thing, without ruining the whole environment with nuclear stuff. That could be World War III, and like she said, I'll put a link to it in the end of that second video, which they will become 1 videos. That could be World War III, and it could already have started, and people may not know it. I'm quoting that lady now from that video. So last night I'm rambling on about it, and I say if you step back further, you could call it the battle for incompetence versus competence, and then I'm putting things in the title saying the way to cure it all is spirituality. So if I say World War 0, I'll say World War 3, 4, and 5 on a title perhaps, but I'll call this one World Battle 0 instead of World War 4, World Battle 0, which is the battle between competence and incompetence. That will be a battle between the regular hobgoblin man and the dumb policies, or whatever, dumber, less smart policies of the government. Battle between incompetence and competence, and that's been going on forever too, just like World War III has been going on, but we don't know it. And lastly, when that battle becomes spiritual, this or that, slowly, and better means of spirituality, eventually, that dog's interrupting my video barking. It's not right. Somewhere over there, here. When that thing becomes less and less dualistic and dichotomistic, because finer and finer means of spirituality, or whatever, if you want to call it that, to fix it, eventually it will be non-dualistic, non-combative completely. It will be one flow healing the world, and I can no longer call it a battle. I'll call it numberless worlds. No more numbers with that one either. No more knowledge, no more nothing, no more contradictions or dualities of any type. That will be called World U0. I guess this video is about World Battle, not World U0, Numberless World U. This video, I guess, is about World Battle 0. That battle is about incompetence and competence. Each time a government tries to be too bossy and has a dumb policy, someone else says, well, that policy doesn't work because this, because that, and they settle it out with superior arguments in a court of law of some type, whatever that may be at that time. But they actually have to be smarter. I just watched the Uber show. It was called Get Pumped or whatever, and Travis Kalanick's character outsmarts the taxi division by saying we're in a taxi cab. And but his idea in the first place is not much of an improvement. Funny thing. So he outsmarted them and got his thing going as he got past the taxi commission. Unfortunately, his whole company wasn't that great. It was just a teeny bit better than the old taxis. So I'm making a video. What's going on here? But the point is, a more creative idea, a softer idea for a stronger government. And by the way, that might be why the West, if everyone in the world joins one side, India might have joined different sides, because India doesn't seem to be either mentality in particular. If everyone joins one side and it becomes an East versus West World War III, I would guess if anyone won, it would be the West, because they're a little bit softer, and soft overcomes the hard, as they say in the Tao. The female overcomes the male. So probably America will win, so to speak, but it's about money anyway. It's a world war about money in this case, or things like that kind of thing. But I don't know, of course. Anyway, as far as Travis Kalanick, his idea was softer than the old taxi commission, so he prevailed in that. It turns out that his idea was pretty dumb anyway. He didn't improve the taxi world much, as anyone who follows these things know. Uber is now as expensive as cabs used to be. Excuse me, video. Excuse me, it's you. It's you now. Film a video. Oh, he's barking at the other dog, and I thought it was me. There's a dog over there. Yeah, ego gets in the way of things. Even though it's me, that's the idiot in this case. Good example, though. So Travis Kalanick's idea was soft. It was a little better than the old taxi commissions, and he did better, and he prevailed on that one. But his idea is still stupid. He never made a penny. Neither did the cab drivers. It's that dog over there. See? I thought it was me. Actually, he is barking at me because I'm talking too much. That dog's barking at me. See, I out-authoritized him. My bark was too authoritative. I think he's intimidated. Turns out that idea wasn't that great. It was a minor improvement using computers to help navigation. Not a big thing, maybe a 5% improvement. The whole world thought it was this gigantic improvement. I was wishful thinking computers were the almighty solution. But not really. But the softer idea prevailed. Softer things prevail, so that's that. So that's why if someone wins this World War III, and it is about money, if, it would probably be the West, just America. All kinds of cool countries. And all the countries are cool in their own way. What am I talking about? Males are just as feminine as females. Male has a more feminine mind, female has a more feminine body, so never mind that. I can't say either side is softer, east or west. Perhaps the treaties will be the softer of the two of each side joining. The soft will overcome the hard, that kind of thing. That's my guess on World War III. I won't say the west or the east. But babbling about that, that's how I predict that one. I don't predict America per se. I predict a compromise, the better of both halves. And the same thing with business. For example, that Uber Get Pumped thing, which I just saw yesterday. Softer idea, better idea. That kind of thing for World War III. The next thing is a battle between incompetence and competence, which is a lot like World War III, but it's called, what did I call it? World Battle Zero. That is more not connected to geographics anymore or countries anymore. It happens on a smaller level. Same kind of thing. It's already going on as well. And it will be, as I thought I was stepping back in that, it's not exactly. It will be World War Zero. No. World Battle Zero, competence versus incompetence. Probably be small characters outsmarting the government, but about policies, stuff like that, regular people, so to speak. And that will be World War Zero. No, I'm making this up like in the last 5 minutes since I started yapping. World Battle Zero, and that's what this video is about. Jeez, I almost forgot. That's it. Softer idea will prevail over a harder idea because softer is stronger, more liquid. Someone said that on that Uber video. Power is liquid. Uber's girlfriend before, Travis Kalanick's girlfriend, wife, before he probably started dating fluffy women with his money. I think that was how the story went. Called it Boober then because he had money and pretty women went for him. I mean, super. His girlfriend was pretty, I think, or at least the character, but super pretty women. And then he probably realized that was boring and went back to the other kind of women. If I took a guess. I'm babbling. Softer prevailed over harder. This would be World Battle Zero, competence versus incompetence. I accidentally meshed them together on my video yesterday. It's not the same thing. The East versus West war will be about a softer government and finance prevailing over harder, more rigid, bossy finance, and so on. That's still associated with country. World Battle Zero would be just incompetence versus competence on a smaller level, a small man versus big man. That's World Battle Zero. And finally, numberless world hue would be when the improvement of the individual becomes so fine that it's no longer dualistic. It can't be called a war anymore. It can't be called a battle anymore. A battle between competence and incompetence. That's World Battle Zero. It will be world hue. Yeah, it will be numberless world hue. I don't know how I'm going to make a video about that one, because you know how the video about that one will go? Extremely quiet. So that video should be very easy to make. That video matches my style. Alright. Now I'm just looking at my phone to get a cool number. 12:19 would have been good, but I was too busy babbling. Now I'm done.